Okay, hello everyone. I hope you can see me correctly for now and hear me correctly as we're starting already with the stream. And today, as I mentioned before, I am going solo stream. So we are going to start. Let's just see if the live is already starting and I can see. Okay, I guess you can see me already, which is fine. I don't know why, but you might see a little piece of my leg for some reason here. But okay, let's start with today's topic. In a second, we're just going to advertise that the stream is ready and that we are starting. So I hope you all had a nice time since our Saturday, and we're slowly going into the topic. I wanted to finish the topic of the Ogham runes, that we're going to make it a little faster than last time, so don't worry, we're not going to read about all of them. We're finishing the first 3 groups and I have my notes already, so we're just going to start with the next group. We have 2 groups and I'm just going to make it very fast. So, and hello Adelaide, I hope you can also hear me, that everything is fine. If something doesn't work, please let me know. And as for now, we're just going to get back into the runes. We're just going to continue, and there are just few more runes for us to work with, so don't worry, I'm just going to go very fast over them, so we're not going to get too long for it. This rune, as you might see, this is the Adelaide, I am not using OBS, I'm just using my phone to record, so I don't know why the noise is here. I hope it's just going to work because everything is automatic for me. that's why. Okay, so we're getting this rune. I just want to finish the topic of the runes, and I'm going to start with the readings. This is the Scots Pine or Silver Fear. And this one is simply clearing everything what we need to see. So if we are having problems with seeing something correctly or truly, this rune is a perfect one for actually working. I hope you can see that one. Trying to watch myself on the other camera, so not sure where it is, honestly. Here, I guess. Okay. So if you need action, you need to understand things, why they are happening, how they are happening. This rune is actually empowering you, empowering your road, and actually giving you some sort of a protection which you need for having a clean perspective. So this is the rune here. Then we have the next one. The next one is actually Gores, and that one is bringing back any sort of your life creativity, focusing on inspiration, life force, and guidance. So if you need any sort of guidance, it's a perfect rune for you, and it's also helping you to burn out any sort of controls with the primordial energy, primordial life energy. So this rune might be very important for some people. Okay, let's move forward. Then we have this one. They are really looking very similar in general, so it's pretty hard to actually see differences in them. That's why on the ending I am just naming them, so I can see which one it is, especially that some just look like the reversed ones of the other ones. So it's kind of weird way to work with them. But okay, this one is for Heather, and Heather is actually reminding us about the love. So the goddess of love, the universe connected to love, and everything is made from love. This is exactly what is showing up in this room. So it's like some sort of an energy which is helping us to move forward, helping us to move with the cycles, the seasons, and the patterns, like a circle in general. But at the same time is also connecting us with love, the infinite love, and actually space, universe, and encourages us to be a child of the universe. So you're beginning, ending, and beginning again. You're opening to kindness and love which is brought by the universe in general. This is the divine energy. It's a helping hand from the spirits, but also it's helping you flow with the universe and universal energy. Then we have another one. This is for Aspen. You might notice that they are having similar patterns. Sorry, not that one, that one. They're very simple to actually paint because you're just adding one more line. If you know the pattern, so you're just adding one more line. But the aspen here is simply showing that you might be having some issues with the communication in general, and that you might actually need to connect with the other people and the other worlds. So in general, this one is simply showing up that you need to connect not only with the astral energy, the spirit's energy, but you also might need to communicate with people, and actually encourages you to bring some energy from this outcome. So it's like if you are trying to focus on this energy, on these people, you might notice that there are more options for you. You're actually trying to move away from this stagnation you're feeling, and you might be also resisting the flow of life. So it's something you need to change, and for that you might need actually other people, and that is very, very important for you. But Aspen might suggest that you have become out of the balance with energy and the flow of life, and you might actually feeling some sort of an overload. So you're having too much of unused energy, and it's actually causing some sort of feeling like you are being stuck in general, and you need to actually bring this connection to the other people to use this potential you have, and it will also help you open up for the other energy and for the other people. So this is the Aspen here. We are also having this one. This is the Jewel, and the one is actually showing us patience and perseverance. So it might suggest that you need to rebalance the other way and try to actually focus on your day, this exact moment, and that you are actually focusing your energy too fast. You are moving too fast. You are spending so much energy pushing things to be very, very fast, and it's like you need to slow down and enjoy the energy, enjoy the words, and you need to actually try to connect with the word on your own. But in the Celtic tradition, this is also rune connected to the afterlife, which is actually being a very wonderful place, because Celts were seeing the afterlife like a summer place, and they were actually seeing that there is no illness, no pain, and just eternal happiness. They were actually happy to go into the afterlife. So you might need to actually find this energy too and connect with the afterlife, connect with this happiness. But you need to also see that even simple acts are also bringing some sort of a progression for you and for the others. So you might be called to do something for the others in general, because this is what you need to do. They need it, you need it, and you need to slow down and look at the people around you. We are all divine children, and it's our task to remember this. This is also calling from this role, and it's also asking you to enter into the silence and surrender to creativity and joy. So if you are burning out of the energy, you might slow down and start being creative and trying to actually helping others too, because at some point you are going to just help others and yourself. So this is also a very important task here. And okay, I am gonna continue. Just give me a second as I am opening the other phone and my notes, and the other phone is actually almost dying. So it would be nice to actually see what you're all writing, because once I am on the stream I don't see my phone, so it's kind of hard. So just give me a second. I am going to connect it to the electricity. We are back and we continue, and this was the last rune from the 4th group. There are 5 groups of the runes in general. You might see that there are runes which are connected to specific groups. Specific runes are giving us a specific energy in general. And before, when I was doing the connection with the runes, because you might see it on the other streams, if not on Twitch, then probably on the YouTube. For each group, I was doing some sort of an energy reading to see which runes are calling for general, for people, and what they want to tell you. So this group is going also to get a sort of the reading, which is going to help you understand them better. And this one is calling for the storm and the mother. So these are 2 archetypes connected with this runes, this group of runes. The storm is calling for a change. So this is very, very important card. It's calling for the change. It's actually affecting you and affecting your life. It's brutal, but it's also cleansing. The energy of the storm in general is connected to the water and fire and air element at the same time. So it's like cleansing, bringing new things, bringing new knowledge, opening, but also removing everything negative and bringing some sort of an growth after that. It's a not that brutal change, but it's a change, and it's also very cleansing, purifying energy here. So this runes calls upon you to actually make some sort of a change and reborn yourself. Focus on your energy, focus on everything here. The second one is the mother, and this archetype is calling about feminine energy, loving energy. We're already seeing the energy of love of the universe in these runes. Comparing to the others, they are very soft in nature. The other runes we were talking about before were more harsh and more brutal. These ones are very, very soft. And the mother archetype is simply calling you to focus on loving, of being a child, and seeing everything from the perspective of the child, because the child is usually seeing things the way we adults don't, because the children are usually connected with the divine and the spirit world on their own. They are very, very often seeing beings and talking with them, and the more we are growing older, the more we are focusing on the life on earth, and the skill is gone for us. We can of course learn it back, but it takes time, and the child are having it naturally. The same is here with the mother. You are her child, you're feeling the energy of the mother, you're actually feeling connected to your mother, and you're feeling this love surrounding you. But it's not only about the physical mother, it's also seeing the universe as a mother. So these are the archetypes which are connected to this group of runes. And the last group, these ones are addictional runes, from what I understand in the book. They are special ones. They are usually just getting into some sort of an addiction. They are for most popular here, most popular trees, but we're going to go with them. I'm just going to start again with the most important ones, and there are 6 of them. So we're starting with this one. This one is white poplar, and this one is actually connected with aspen. It's together they are functioning as some sort of a gateway tree to the other world. So you might see this rune again connecting with the rune of the afterworld. They are helping you to assist with acclimatizing to increases or dramatic changes in energy or atmosphere, especially when connecting with the death or the other world, and they are especially relevant here. They are actually a gateway to the point of infinity, to ascension, and to connect with the divine energy. So this is what you might actually be needing in doing here. And hello, Grim Reaper. I am continuing to speaking about the Ogham rules, but making it shortly, and then we're going to talk about grounding and do some readings. So as usual, if you stay on the channel and talk on the channel, you have chance to win the giveaway. And okay, back to this this white poplar. This is actually a rune helping you to seek access to another chances and bringing more opportunities, but also connecting with the womb and tomb at the same time. It is actually God is guiding you through life and death at the same time. So this is what this rune is doing here. And then we are getting this one here. This is the spindle. The spindle is actually helping you with weaving, but it's also weaving is a special place in magical lore, especially in Celtic and Northern European folk tales, where it's always associated with fate, destiny, and the weaver goddess or goddesses, such as the Viking Norms or actually the Greek fates. So this is actually a fate. This energy here, this rune here, is connecting with the fate. It's connecting with the survival also, but also creativity and security at some point. Where the weaver goddess goes, so the woman and children are safe. The home is abundant, and creativity is more than the mere survivor. But you need to remember that the goddess of fate is also always bringing balance. So if you get something, you are also losing something, and this rune is reminding you about that. So it's like a wheel in tarot, I suppose, that everything is circular. If we go with one thing, we are getting something, but we are also losing something else. So this is actually calling upon this one, and this one is simply connecting you with the fate on its own. Okay, we have also other one, this one. Hopefully I can see it. And this one is a honeysuckle, and this one is associated with the sign of Cancer, which is usually connected to be very feminine plant. Yes, it looks like an axe, but honestly, these runes looks weird now because these are the additional runes, and I will show you the other ones too, but they are looking weirdly. For me, the other ones looks a little bit similar to having some sort of a sense or connection to the Nordic ones, but these ones now they are totally opposite. But okay, this rune suggests that it's not only useful for the sore throat as the plant is, so that might be something actually useful for me at some point. But it's also help connecting with the planet Jupiter, and is useful for money spells, matters of love and friendship, the great beauty, and the climbing and winning. So if you want to actually empower something, this rune is very good one for that. It's helping you to actually bring some sort of harmony and balance and connecting it with the spirit and your soul. It also might help you attract romance and love into your heart. It's a pretty interesting one. In lowland Scotland, the young man would carry a stick of honeysuckle for good luck in love. It was also said that to be good, to draw good luck into the home and protect from malicious fairies. So if you want to actually don't connect with the fairies, which are the unsilly card, you might be trying this one. The vibrational essence of honeysuckle is used for opening the heart center, for dealing with feelings and regrets and sadness, releasing the energetic and emotional tendencies that holds us in the past and opening up for the unconditional love of divine. It encourages us to become fully present in here and now. So that one also looks very useful. Then we have gooseberry, and honestly, that one is the most weird one for me. If you are looking at that, gooseberry traditionally has been used in the childbirth and for menstrual problems, and the early herbal writer Gerard suggests that it can be used to stent bleeding and stop the menses or monthly bleeding. So, woman, if you want to stop your bleedings, you can use this rune. It can be also used for tonics, and actually there is connected to the goddess Bridget, and the goddess Bridget is connected with childhood, woman, creativity, and protection of woman. So if you want, actually you might be trying to connect with this goddess with this rune. Gooseberry is primarily taken as a food right now, but it have also uses in magical healings, charms, and spells. So it's actually taking away any illness. So you might be actually trying that too. It's similar to a blackthorn, but with more gentle energy. So I suppose the blackthorn is having more masculine energy, and this one is having more feminine energy. Gooseberry thorns were used in Ireland as a form of sympathetic magic to healing. Point the gooseberry thorn at the eyelid and say away, 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 and this tie is said to vanish. That's also some sort of a healing rune. But in general, this rune is simply connection with the healing, with feminine energy of healing, the soft water energy of the healing here. Okay, and then we have two runes which are looking exactly the same, but they are for other trees. So literally they are the same if you are looking at them. And Grim Reaper, yes, I believe so. It's mentioning the blackthorn, and I might look into the notes if you give me a moment, because I just printed my notes to don't lose my time as much, and see which connection is for the blackthorn, because I don't remember them yet. Okay, it's more like what darkness and light. The blackthorn reminds us that the magic in the nature is in the nature of the universe, and that the wonders are the normal reality of the world. Accepting the darkness is the first step to enlightenment, giving balance and clarity to see and acknowledge our pains and difficulties. Through the challenges, we are born anew. And the blackthorn also brings maturity lessons, and in general, it's also a combination of movement and vital energy force. So yes, I suppose that one might be actually connecting with the fire. So then the description of it is more like it's connecting with the air element, more like the dark air element at some point. Remember, all of these runes should be connecting with the fairies because they all come from the Celtic mythology and from the druids, and they believed in fairies very, very strongly. So they are runes, which was in the before reading in previous stream, which are literally attracting fairies. The other ones to repel fairies, but they are in general connecting with fairy world. Yes, but there's also other three, I suppose, apple thorn, and that one is also softer energy. And hello, Lucard. Lucard, I am still talking, and once I will be finishing talking, I will be giving the giveaway. So you can follow for the giveaway, and then we're going to do the readings. We are having 3 giveaways today, so we're going to finish that. But okay, let's get back to the runes. We have last 2, which are literally the same, but they are for the other 3s. So I am having them twice. So we're getting the first one. This one is witch hazel, and this is witch elm or witch hazel. Okay, and let me look. The witch elm or witch hazel was commonly used to make cartwheels. Its strength and suppleness making it good for bending. And at the same time, it's under rulership of Saturn, and in Celtic and later Saxon lore, the elm was associated with the underworld, with the Scythe and the elves, who were said to live in burial mounds and Neolithic burial tombs. So these are for the black and the dark fairies in general. And Lucar, it's okay. We're just I'm just being sure because I cannot see really what you think. I am using my phone to simply stream and looking from the other phone just barely to see what you are all typing. So sorry, I just gonna check if you followed me or not, but it's okay. Everyone interacting on the chat have a chance to actually win the giveaway, and as I mentioned, we are getting the 3 giveaways in general. But back to this rune. In Gaelic, the elm is known as Leven and is found in many places, such as Loch Leven in Kinross, Scotland. The witch elm was here used for dyeing, but it also can be used for treating the burns and other wounds. So if you are trying to connect with this rune, I suppose it's more like a protection rune from the fire energy, I would say, and also connecting you with the dark fairies in general and the underworld. I don't know why, but this set of runes simply feels like all is about the underworld at this point. And this is the same rune, but this one is for the beech. And the beech tree, Fagus sylvatica, is traditionally called the queen of the woods because of its great beauty. In Britain, it is often associated with the snakes and the earth energies due to its serpentine root system, and beautiful examples of this can be seen on the ancient stones in the circles of Avonbury. The Galeo-Roman god of beech trees, Fagus, is known from the altars dedicated to him in the French Pyrenees, but also it's sometimes connected with the goddess Diana. The witch is intimately associated with the learning and knowledge, and the Anglo-Saxon word for beech was bok, which is a source of the word book. The first runes and the first Oghams were said to be carved on the slips of beech, and for this reason the beech is said to be sacred to Ogma, as well as the goddess Danu, the goddess of knowledge and learning, as well as the mother of the Irish gods of the Tuatha Danann. So this is mostly connected to helping you with the spells, and also associated with magic and magical lore. Any spells or prayers said with this rune are said to come true, and curses set under it were both to be more effective, as long as the gods were approving it. So this one is simply connecting with the water energy also. It's helping you with spell work, blessings, and healing. It's also helping you to help skin and giving the beauty of the goddess. As the vibrational essence, beech is used to increase tolerance, compassion, and gentleness, again to drive the qualities of unconditional love. Yes, this is the water energy here. Especially if this is sacred to Ogma and Danu, they are both water gods, so that might make sense. We had the one tree who were actually connected with the other energies. We have much of the trees in the Celtic lore. All of, I am not sure if you can see that, but all of these runes are here. So I guess we can do the first giveaway. And I am just looking for the comment. Just give me a second. I don't remember the comments. But let me look for it. And the first giveaway is simply giving you reading with these runes. And that is gonna be some sort of an experiment from me, so don't worry. Let me find. Okay, I'm just gonna type it. And we're going to start with the first giveaway. Okay, Hoy, I don't think that person is here. Okay, I guess it's the wrong command, but let me check something. And yes, I suppose that one. That one is a blackberry. Okay, let's see if that command works. Okay, just give me a second because I don't know the comment for that. I'm just gonna scroll over the chat. Maybe I will find it. Okay, just a second. I am just asking to see if the other girls know the comment or if they are online. If not, I would simply let you guess one number. You can guess one number I am thinking of from 1 to 5. I suppose that would help. I didn't use the ink. Actually, I use the crayons. Like that. Okay. I will ask it the other way. Who wants the reading with the runes? And we're just going to do this way. Who wants the reading? We're just going to make... Okay. So you are going to be my experiment with the runes. I am just going to pick up 5 runes. I should be tossing them, but they are too big, even for holding my hand. So I'm just going to pull 5 runes and try to read them. It's gonna be interesting experience. Okay, these runes move into the back. So we're having the runes like that. Okay, so in general, if we're going to do the reading, there's a very simple rule here. The past, present, future, as usual for in the tarot, but then we have also two more runes which are explaining feminine side and masculine side of the reading. So it can be seen like an things you should left out and breathe out. Like breathe in and out. In is for the feminine and out is for the masculine. And we're starting with the first one, which is blackthorn, actually. So the blackthorn for you. The first rune is the blackthorn. And let me look for my notes. As I mentioned before, I don't remember them yet. So Grim Reaper. The blackthorn. This is the rune representing past. So it's actually some sort of an rune connecting you to the darkness and bringing some sort of clarity for you, giving you balance and actually challenging you. At the same time, it's like you're challenged, but you're growing up over these challenges. So you are growing up, you are facing your challenges for now, and you are gaining wisdom. And this is something which is actually bringing you much more power than you were thinking about. And this was your past for now. The present is represented by ivy. Pretty interesting rules, to be honest. And the ivy is showing you right now that even if you have your power, you shouldn't forget that you have the support which is always available for you. No one of us is supposed to be isolated, and you are still having connections to the others, not only to the space but also to the other people. It's actually, Ivy is reminding us that also journey is bringing the balance between the self and all the collective. So it's also calling you to actually try to be more open to the others, try to be cautious against holding on and too tightly to the others, but also it's calling you to balance it with being open for them. Like you shouldn't go from one thing into the other. You should be in between, not just being on your own and not being just always with people, just being in between, having some sort of balance here. On the same time, it's also connected with the goddess of the moon, which is reminding you to be gentle and embracing side. And you need to see that everything and everyone is connected. So this connection is actually helping you, because by doing something for yourself, you are helping the others, but when they are doing something for themselves, they are helping you too, and that's what is the most important here. And I guess I'm holding this wrongly. But at the same time, it's actually that you need to find out yourself and focus on yourself, but in connection to the other people, in connection to actually calling others, talking with others, and being with others. The future is youth. This is one I was already having somewhere here. And this rune is simply calling you for the patience. So in the future, it might remind that you need some patience, and you might need to rebalance yourself. You need to focus on the beginning, and you need to focus on some sort of cycles in your life. But it's also calling you to see that this cycle are some sort of an connection to the afterlife, to life and the death, and that you might need to find the balance between the darkness and the light. So as you are connected, you are already connected with and challenged with the darkness, then you are opening for the others, working for others, and now as this light, because others are usually connected with light energy in general, as collective is usually seen by light working or doing things for the others. And now this rune in the future is going to call you into balancing both of these spheres, that you need to actually connect and explore this balance, bringing the balance between the darkness and the light, the death and reborn, and on the same time finding the beauty in everything you are doing and everything you are experiencing. So it's like you might need to see that you will be challenged at some point, but even if these are the difficulties, they are actually helping you to bring the best from your life lessons. And now the masculine side, the feminine side, which is going to help with challenges in general and bringing the energy in. And for that we have the witch hustle, which is an interesting one. As we were talking before, the witch hustle is actually connecting us with the dark forest, and you might actually connect with that and the underworld. And also you might be trying to bring some more of the darkness to balance yourself, to balance the others, to connect deeper with the darkness. But on the same time, you might try to focus on bending things, and also trying to deeper your connection with the darkness at some point. So you might still be called into working more with the darkness. This feels more like your natural element in general. And to breathe out, we are getting the ash. And the ash I'm sorry, I'm just looking over the notes, don't mind me. As I mentioned before, this is going to be experiment for me with these runes. And the ash is suggesting you that you need to let go of the strength and current focus. That as you are going to breathe out this energy, and the ash is about being right, correct, and strong, and measure, and being a warrior. This is what you should let go of. For some reason, you don't need it. You have much of these energies already, and this is more of masculine energy in general, I would say, and some sort of an being and doing and forcing the things coming. But on the same time, you need to actually connect with that energy and simply let it go. It's okay, you already have much of these energies inside of you. Now it's time to let go of that and attract some more darkness and simply connect with this darkness in general. So remember, that will be the reading for you. I hope it resonates. As I said, that is experiment 1. And we have also another topic for today. As I wanted to finish the rules, I also wanted to talk to you about grounding. And this is something which is very, very important, because grounding is one of the techniques we are usually ignoring, even if it's very, very useful. And grounding in general is simply something which is very, very important. It's one of the most easy techniques to balance yourself, balance your energy, and simply help yourself in general. And what is grounding? Grounding is literally connecting yourself with the earth energy to bring some sort of balance. If you are working so much with the spirits and the spirit world, you might notice that you are so much focused on that you are ignoring things happening on the real life here on earth, or that you are being emotional so much, and that is actually some sort of an energy which is going to be more connected to the earth and the physical. At the same time, grounding might help you with the energy of emotions and water. I'm sorry, I'm just going to remove that something here on my screen. Just 1 second. I'm not sure why it didn't ignore all the application, so I'm just going that. Okay, now we don't see anything, but I'm gonna fix that. Just give me a second.